is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Hey there, hi there, ho there. Welcome to this week's episode of Trivia for Kids, the podcast.
It's Quinn.
And Casey.
And it's episode 38, which is unfortunately not a prime number.
Nope, but we do have a math category today, so we get to talk more about numbers.
Yes.
Fun stuff.
Uh-huh.
How was school today, Quinner? It was so hot today.
It was like 99 degrees, and it's in September. September 21st.
And where we live in Iowa, there are these little teeny tiny black bugs that are everywhere, and they bite your skin like nobody's business. So even though it's still like summer outside, most of the time we can't even be outside because of these black devil bugs that bite our skin.
I'm fine with them. They don't like my skin, but for other people, my sister will like run in going, "Ah!" with her hands flailing everywhere because they're so bad.
Yes, Ren has very sweet skin, and they like my skin too, even though I'm not as sweet as some are, but my skin must be
very sweet.
Very sweet. So, I have got a math joke from listeners named Ethan and Benji, and it's a great math joke. You don't hear a lot of math jokes, but are you ready?
Yep.
What is math's favorite dessert?
I don't know.
Pie!
Ha 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 ha.
Of course it's pie.
Uh-huh.
I love pie.
3414.
3.14?
Yeah.
159?
159.
42 maybe? Something? Well, anyway, great joke. Thanks, Ethan and Benji. Ready to go?
Mm-hmm. You?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1. The category is Scooby-Doo. Thank you to listeners River and Sage for this idea. Thanks. Question 1. What kind of dog is Scooby-Doo? Question 2. What item does Velma tend to lose very often? Question 3. What color is Daphne's dress? Question 4. Which character frequently says zoinks? Question 5. What is the name of the van that the Scooby-Doo crew drives? Question 6. How many original members of the crew are there? Question 7. What is Shaggy and Scooby's favorite thing to eat? And now the answers to round 1. So Quinn, Scooby-Doo, is this a category that you know lots about or not much?
I don't know almost anything about this.
This was a really popular cartoon when I was a kid, and now it's kind of made a comeback in movies and stuff. So kind of a fun category for me.
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. What kind of a dog is Scooby-Doo?
A Great Dane.
Would you have guessed Great Dane?
No.
He doesn't seem, I guess he's big in the show, but Great Danes in real life are about the size of a small horse. Great Danes are huge.
If they stand up on their back paws, they're 6'4".
Yeah, they're big. Question 2. What item does Velma tend to lose very often?
Her glasses.
She always goes like she drops them and then she can't see, obviously. And she's like, my glasses! I can't find my glasses! Question 3. What color is Daphne's dress?
Purple. Her usual appearance consists of a purple dress, pink pantyhose, purple shoes, and a green scarf.
And she has orange hair. She is fashion thrown up.
What's a pantyhose?
What's pantyhose?
Yeah.
Like tights.
Oh.
Question 4. Which character frequently yells, Zoinks? That wasn't a very good impression.
Shaggy. In 2017, Zoinks was officially added to the Oxford Dictionary. Because of Scooby-Doo?
Yep. Zoinks! Question 5. What is the name of the van that the Scooby-Doo crew drives?
The Mystery Machine.
Do you know what that van looks like?
It's like a Hawaiian van.
Kind of, yeah.
It's like one of those
Turquoise blue with
It's like
orange.
one of those like cool vibes trucks, but it has Hawaiian stuff on the
Like a Volkswagen van.
Yeah.
It is a cool van.
Mm-hmm.
Fight crime or be detectives.
Mm-hmm.
Question 6. How many original members of the crew are there?
5. Fred, Velma, Daphne, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo.
And then I remember in later episodes of the original series, Scooby-Doo had a cousin that came around to help, whose name was Scrappy-Doo. Yep, he was a little puppy.
That's funny.
Question 7. What is Shaggy and Scooby's favorite thing to eat?
Scooby snacks. Shaggy and Scooby are always the ones who get scared, but they're also the fastest. So the other members of the gang have to find something that will get them to be the bait for the monster, ghost, or zombie, whatever it is. Scooby snacks are the only thing that can get them to go. And at our cafeteria, they just started selling it looked like a fruit snack on the outside, a fruit snack pack on the outside, but they have like little
Scooby snack crackers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are actually pretty good. They're like graham cracker
Yeah.
crackers. So in the show, Scooby and Shaggy will pretty much do anything for a Scooby snack. And so if Fred and the other people are trying to lure the zombies or the ghosts to go somewhere, Shaggy and Scooby will be like, absolutely not. And then they'll be like, will you do it for a Scooby snack? And then they'll be like, okay. And then they'll do it. Round 2, the category is math. A big thanks to listener Ethan, who was also the person who gave us that awesome math joke. Thanks, Ethan. Question 1. From 0 to 1,000, when spelled out, how many numbers have a letter A in them? Question 2. How many prime numbers end in 2 and 5? Question 3. True or false? A jiffy is an actual unit of time. Question 4. What letter does every odd number have in its spelling? Question 5. What is the only number that cannot be represented by Roman numerals? Question 6. What is the name of an angle of more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees? Question 7. How many times can a sheet of paper be folded in half?
Round 2 answers. Question 1. From 0 to 1,000, when spelled out, how many numbers have letter A in them?
only one. The only number that has a letter A in the word is 1,000.
That's crazy.
Yep, true though.
Question 2. How many prime numbers end in 2 and 5?
2. They are 2 and 5.
Prime numbers!
They come up again, you prime numbers.
Question 3. True or false? A jiffy is an actual unit of time.
True. A jiffy is 1/100th of a second. Quinn, I'll be back in a jiffy.
That's 1/100th of a second,
Yeah.
Mom. I don't think you can do that. Question 4. What letter does every odd number have in its spelling?
An E. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 50. They all have an E.
Oh man, that's crazy.
But like, think of an even number. 2, no E. 4, no E. 6, no E.
8,
An E.
1 E. Question 5. What is the only number that cannot be represented by Roman numerals?
0.
So they don't have a 0 in Roman numerals?
Guess not.
How do they do like 50 and 60?
It's just a single letter. Like, I think 50 is L.
Oh.
And then like 51 is like L-I.
Huh. Question 6. What is the name of an angle of more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees?
Obtuse.
You know the most pretty angle of all?
Acute.
Yeah.
Good one. Hey, that's another good math joke.
Oh, yeah. Question 7. How many times can a sheet of paper be folded in half?
7. It is commonly accepted that you cannot fold a single sheet of paper in half more than 7 times, no matter what paper finish, size, or basis of weight you're using, for 2 main reasons. Every time you fold your sheet, you reduce your total surface area by half, so eventually you'll just simply run out of surface area to fold. Every fold also increases the strength of the paper. You'll have to give this one a try. See if you can fold it more than 7 times.
Huh.
I had read that Mythbusters, there's a show called Mythbusters.
12 times?
No, 8. I think they might have gotten close to 8, but I think 7 is the commonly max number of folds you can get. Round 3. The category is birthdays. A big thanks to birthday boy James for his category idea. Happy birthday, James! And also a big thanks to James's family, who are our latest Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Question 1. Today and every day, there are at least how many people celebrating a birthday around the world? Question 2. More people have birthdays in what month compared to any other month? Question 3. In which country was the first birthday cake created? Question 4. What is it known as when your age and the date of your birthday are the same number? Question 5. What day of the week are most babies born? Question 6. In Hispanic culture, a quinceañera is the celebration of which birthday, marking a young woman's passage from girlhood to womanhood? Question 7. In Australia and New Zealand, what are you most likely to get instead of a birthday cake? And now the answers to round 3. So Quinn, along with James, who had this category idea, somebody else has a birthday coming up.
It's me. No, it's not.
It's me.
Really? Yeah, I
It
knew that.
is.
You're right. Your birthday's in 5 days.
My birthday is very soon.
Oh, man. Are you excited?
No, because it's a very big, big birthday. And I'm a little sad about it.
I'll give you a clue. It's more than 10.
But birthdays are fun. So happy birthday to James.
And happy birthday to Casey.
Thank you. Question 1. Today and every day, there are at least how many people celebrating a birthday around the world?
15 million.
It's probably even more than that. Question 2. Most people have birthdays in what month compared to any other month?
August, followed by July and September. Whoop, July. February has the least amount of birthdays. The February one is really hard to understand because I have a lot of February birthdays in my school.
Oh, really?
And George Washington is a February birthday.
Yep. True.
Yep. But that doesn't really change the fact that February has the least. But it also has the least amount of days, so it's pretty much logical.
Great point. Logically, that would make the most sense, Quinn. Question 3. In which country was the first birthday cake created?
Germany. The Germans would celebrate children's birthdays with cake, calling the celebration Kinderfest. Cakes originally were a coarse bread-like product and later became a much sweeter version.
Are you a cake fan? You usually
Not
get
really.
ice cream cake for your
so
birthdays.
good.
Question 4. What is it known as when your age and the date of your birthday are the same number?
Your golden birthday. So for some people, it's like August 1. Then when you turn 1, it's like
Your golden birthday.
Yeah. But mine, however, is when I turn 31.
Right. You have the absolute latest possible golden birthday you possibly could have.
Yours
you and Ren
was
both,
when you
and
turned 26.
Mine was late too. But yep, you're right. Question 5. What day of the week are most babies born?
Tuesday. The least babies are born on Sunday.
Guess what day you were born?
Tuesday?
Sunday.
Really? Oh, yeah, because I have most of my birthdays on a Sunday, which is crazy.
Yep, you were born on a Sunday. Question 6. In Hispanic culture, a quinceañera is the celebration of which birthday, marking a young woman's passage from girlhood to womanhood?
15th.
I wish we did that in our culture. Those quinceañera dresses are so pretty. Question 7. In Australia and New Zealand, what are you most likely to get instead of a birthday cake?
Toast, called fairy bread. Children get sliced white bread spread with butter or margarine and covered with sprinkles and typically cut into triangles.
Yep,
It's like,
bread.
Happy
butter.
birthday, Casey.
and
Here's your
sprinkles.
toast.
I don't even know if it's
I get that
toasted.
for breakfast.
Maybe we should try that, to have fairy bread for breakfast. It's like cinnamon and sugar toast, except instead of sugar, you just put sprinkles on it. Gross. No, I won't let you do that. Yuck.
Sounds good.
Your sister would eat it for sure.
Oh, yeah, not me. No.
Round 4. The category is things that start with I. Question 1. The 3 main types of rock are metamorphic, sedimentary, and what else? Question 2. Tony Stark is the alter ego of what superhero? Question 3. Springfield is the capital of what U.S. state? Question 4. What is the name of a house made out of packed snow and ice? Question 5. Which country's capital is Reykjavik? Question 6. What is the substance inside of a pen called? Question 7. What is the smallest word in the English language that begins with the letter I?
Round 4 answers. Question 1. The 3 main types of rock are metamorphic, sedimentary, and what else?
Igneous. Igneous rocks, from the Latin word for fire, form when hot molten rock crystallizes and solidifies. The melt originates deep within the earth near active plate boundaries or hotspots, then rises toward the surface.
Guess what? I knew this because my amazing science teacher taught it to me this year.
Thanks, Quinn, science teacher.
Question 2. Tony Stark is the alter ego of what superhero?
Iron Man.
Iron Man is a great Avenger.
He is a great Avenger.
Mhm.
He's the only one that doesn't have real superpowers, though.
Yeah, it's sad, but his
He has
superpower
billions of
is that he's got a
dollars, though.
big brain.
And billions of dollars.
I wish I had billions of dollars. And I wouldn't know what to do with it, though.
Right. Money can't buy happiness, right?
Question 3. Springfield is the capital of what U.S. state?
Illinois.
I did not know this.
Yep, Springfield, Illinois.
Question 4. What is the name of a house made out of packed snow and ice?
Igloo. Would you stay in an igloo?
No, they're going to be freezing cold.
True.
But if it had like a heater inside, I'd be like, no, I still don't want to. Question 5. Which country's capital is Reykjavik?
Reykjavik. It's Iceland. Reykjavik, Iceland.
Reykjavik.
And they have lots
Reykjavik.
of volcanoes in Iceland.
Oh, okay. Just like they are in Alaska. Alaska instead of
They have volcanoes in Alaska?
Alaska is the state with the most volcanoes. Question 6. What is the substance inside a pen called?
Ink.
Inky, Pinky, Winky, and Clyde. No, is that?
Inky,
it
Pinky,
Clyde?
Blinky. Yeah, it is Clyde. I think it's Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde. Maybe.
If you don't know what we're talking about,
Pac-Man Ghost.
yeah, Pac-Man Ghosts. Question 7. What is the smallest word in the English language that begins with the letter I?
I. That's
EYE?
Nope, just I. I. The letter I is the smallest word. And you said English again.
English?
I love that, how you say that word. It's my favorite.
The English language.
English. It's like
I like saying it.
English. Round 5. The category is bees. Question 1. Female honeybees carry pollen in basket-like structures where on their bodies? Question 2. True or false? Killer bees are deadlier than honeybees. Question 3. What is a male honeybee called? Question 4. When a worker bee is done collecting nectar, they fly in a straight line called a what? Back to the beehive. Question 5. True or false? Worker bees are always female. Question 6. What are the bees called that defend the honeybee hives from intruders like bears and honey badgers? Question 7. How long can a queen bee live?
Round 5 answers. Question 1. Female honeybees carry pollen in basket-like structures where on their bodies?
Their hind legs. To collect and transport pollen, honeybees mix pollen particles with regurgitated nectar and form it into a pellet, which clings to each of their hind legs. The honeybees then deposit the pellets into a cell within the hive by carefully scraping them off using their other legs.
Question 2. True or false? Killer bees are deadlier than honeybees.
False. A killer bee is just a hybrid of two kinds of honeybees, and it isn't deadlier, it's just more aggressive.
Does it sting?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
Question 3. What is a male honeybee called?
A drone. And drones do not have stingers.
Yay! Hooray. It's like how sometimes the male has better features than the woman. Like a peacock.
A peacock, yep. Or
But
a
then-
pheasant.
Yeah. But then it's
And
like the
bees.
lady. Yeah. And bees, the ladies are
Girls
better.
got it, bees. You go, girl
Yes.
bees.
Question 4. When a worker bee is done collecting nectar, they fly in a straight line called a what back to the beehive?
A beeline. Have you ever heard of like
Sounds
you
like
beelined
feline.
it? No, like you beelined it back home. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Like it means you go as fast as you can, straight as an arrow, as quickly as you can back home. Like I'm gonna make a beeline for the bathroom.
Oh.
You've never heard that?
No.
Oh. Well,
Well, I like it.
I've said it a lot in my life. So I was surprised that a beeline was an actual thing.
Question 5. True or false? Worker bees are always female.
True. The worker bees make up the majority of the honeybee colony. Yeah, girl bees.
But
you
why
make
you gotta
up that
leave the
hive.
why you gotta leave the girls all the dirty work, boys? Come on.
They're
It's
the
probably because they have
toughest.
stingers.
They're the best.
Yes. Question 6. What are the bees called that defend honeybee hives from intruders like bears and honey badgers?
Guard bees. And you know what? Those guard bees are girls too. Yeah, guard bees. You sting those bears and honey badgers.
Do they have like better stingers? Are they killer bees?
No, I don't think so. I just think some girl bees, I'm totally just winging this here, but I assume somebody's job is to be a worker bee and collect the nectar, and somebody's job is to guard the hive. What do you always say?
Question 7. How long can a queen bee live?
Up to 5 years. By comparison, drones only live for a few weeks. A drone bee's sole purpose is to mate with the queen. They don't work, they don't make honey, and they can't sting. Since a queen only needs to mate once, most of the drones won't even get the chance to fulfill their role. But worker bees keep them around just in case a new queen needs mating.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah, boys, we don't even need you in this hive except to make more bees. So
Also, drones only live up to a few weeks, so take that. Compared to the queen bee, which lives up to 5 years.
Queen bee, Beyonce, what happened to this episode? What happened to this category?
I think you started
I
it.
didn't realize it was going to turn into this. And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. What is the name of an angle of more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees?
Obtuse.
Question 2. When a worker bee is done collecting nectar, they fly in a straight line called a what back to the beehive?
A beeline.
Question 3. What day of the week are most babies born?
Tuesday.
Question 4. What kind of a dog is Scooby-Doo?
A Great Dane.
Question 5. What country's capital is Reykjavik?
Iceland.
Question 6. What is a male honeybee called?
A drone.
Question 7. What is the smallest word in the English language that can be made using the letter I?
I.
Yeah, I. You go. You are awesome, I. It's fun to talk like that.
It's so is, girl.
Oh, man. What a weird ending to this episode.
It's like teenage girls.
Ow. Yeah. I already get enough drama from my non-teenage girl. I don't need...
Ha ha ha. You can't get rid of me.
Well, of course I can't get rid of you. I'm stuck with you. Anyway, thank you guys for listening this week. Please continue to send those jokes and categories. Bye. Thanks for listening.
Bye. Be aware for that extreme heat, guys. It's very extreme. It's hot out there.
But it's supposed to be like 60 on Friday.
That's better than this.
By the time this episode comes out, it'll be cold again.
Oh, and then
But
I'll be like,
beware. You boy bees out
Yes,
there with no
be
stingers.
aware.
You just stay out of there. Watch out for those girl bees. Bye.
thank you.
Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia for Kids Podcast. And if you have a question idea or even an entire category, please email us at triviaforkidspodcast@gmail.com.